Sometimes it's good to fail. It's okay to be in a position where you feel like maybe this is not the day for me to be great.
What do you do about the negative guy that's trying to bring you down? And sure, you can confront them.
This is a success symposium. This is a day that you've set aside, I've set aside to kind of be more successful and get our act together and hit our potential and climb a new level.
If you don't believe of your greatness that you possess inside, what good is your greatness? If you don't stand on it, how can you hold on to who you really are? Inside, the water may be a little rough. The tide could be coming in, but you got to keep on fighting. You got to keep on swimming. This path that you are taking right now, and this emptiness that you are feeling right now, is only a temporary match, a temporary thing that is going on inside of you. Right now, it's only temporary, but it is necessary. It is necessary that you struggle. It is necessary that you feel alone. It is necessary that you have to continue to go forward.
Your greatness is already within you. You're already where you need to be. But sometimes you're going to have to realize that you're going to have to fail. Do you realize how boring a person can be if they're so good at everything that they touch? Do you realize everybody starts to see you to becoming a predictable individual? A lot of people are always saying, I never fail, I don't want to fail, I feel bad when I fail at something. You are not supposed to be good at everything. How many times you've been in a position where you say, I want to feel accomplished? You don't need to feel accomplished. You need to work and earn your accomplishment. If you fail and keep on failing, fail some more. Keep on failing, fail a little bit more.
Of all the subjects we've covered so far and are about to cover, none is more important than covering the disciplines for success. What's at the core of achieving the good life? The major key to the good life. The major key is not in learning how to set goals. It is not in learning how to better manage your time. It is not in mastering the attributes of leadership. Every day in 1,000 different ways, we are trying to improve ourselves by learning how to do things. We spend a lifetime gathering knowledge in classrooms, in textbooks, in experiences. Now, if knowledge is power, if knowledge is the forerunner to success, then why do we fall short of our objectives? Why, in spite of all our knowledge and in spite of our collective experiences, do we find ourselves aimlessly wandering?
People are always looking around like, I don't want this, I don't want that, I don't need to do that. A lot of people right now in this world, they rather feel like they accomplished something rather than just fail and learning from it. Do you really believe that failure is the enemy? Failure is definitely a teaching tool in life. We need to fail. Now, if you're the type of person that feels that you got to be the best at everything, that's a great mindset to have. But guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Wake up. You can't be the best at everything. And if you're running because you're failing, then you've already failed the test. Because you're not man enough and you're not woman enough to realize that maybe, just maybe, I need to fail. So that the next time I'm faced with a challenge, I know exactly what I need to do.
Settling for a life of existence rather than a life of substance. There may be many answers to this question. Your answers may be different than your associates or your spouses or your friends. While there may be many answers to this question, the fundamental answer is the absence of discipline. Applying all that we know. That's the key word, discipline, self-discipline. We might add one more word here, consistent. Consistent self-discipline. It doesn't really matter how smart you are or how much you know if you don't use it. It doesn't really matter that you graduated magna cum laude if you're stuck in a low-paying job. It doesn't really matter if you attended every seminar that comes to town if you don't apply what you've learned. Better than knowledge is applied knowledge. And once we've applied our knowledge, we must study the results of that process.
This is not the time to quit. This is not the time to give up. Even when you think you're weak, you have a way to be strong. Yes, darkness is upon you, but there will come a time. The sun will shine dawn. It's coming, the sun is going to rise, and you will see the light within you, nothing. can stop this because that light has already been there, that light is embedded in you, that light exists in you. The time has come for you to succeed, for you to stand tall, for you to understand that you got a mission and your mission is not done yet. Every day it's not going to be a good day, but every day is a blessed day.
Right? And you can, by doing that, join in their little game. And in doing that, you give them the satisfaction. They now know that they got into your head. And then you're turning your workplace into, your basic grade school gossip hall. So we don't like that. But now there are times, unfortunately, that you have to address things. And when you do it professionally.
I think success, first of all, is knowing my purpose in life. As I have watched and observed successful people, what I have discovered about them is they really have figured out why they're here. They really do have their act together. And knowing their purpose in life is a stability for them. So that when everyone else is rocking and rolling and things are a little unsteady and people are kind of leaving the ship and people are kind of abandoning their causes, but these people, they hold steady right throughout the storm because they have a true North Star. They truly are focused.
You are above the ground, you are walking tall. There is no time for sorrow, because misery has no place in your life. The mind is a powerful weapon, because no matter what's happening, your mind does matter, and if you put the wrong things inside of your mind, the best things won't come out. The best of you won't show up. You feel it all you know. Is sorrow why do you allow misery to handcuff you? To chain you down, resurrect yourself from the pit of darkness, because misery doesn't have the right to control your life.
And you do it, your goal is to disarm them, because remember that this negative person inside, they probably want the confrontation. That's what they want. But the preferred methodology for this situation for me is quite simple. And that is ignore and outperform them. You see, while you're over there watching me and talking about me, I'm working. I'm working hard. I'm taking things to the next level. You keep gossiping and I'll keep working. You keep talking smack and I'll keep working. You keep focusing on everything and everyone else and I'll keep working.
It becomes an anchor in their life that just holds them steady. And the anchor is a confidence based upon a knowledge of purpose.
And I say to you that if you begin to take a conscious effort to find out what it is that you're supposed to do, I say that it can literally save your life.
Life happens for you. It happens for you. Opportunities will come to you every day. It's either for you can remain scared of the opportunities, or you can embrace them and take them.
I think that many of us don't go the next step because we don't know what to do yet. And I say that the reason that we don't even explore the possibility of what to do is because subconsciously we don't believe that it can happen for us, and we don't believe that we deserve it. So here's what I'm suggesting. How much time do you spend working on you? How much time do you spend every day working on your dream?
When the rest of the world says no to you, you say yes to yourself. You say yes. I believe. You say yes. I can do it. You say yes. Nothing can stop me. There's no time to give up. This is the opportunity to be greater than your fears. Be stronger than your doubts. Make your mind matter. Misery, it will continue to do all that is necessary. To succeed, misery is on a mission to take everything away from you because your mind is very powerful. Bring in the goodness, moving with a purpose, conditioning your mind is what this is about today.